Hello, Virgo men. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your timeless bonus reading, Activate Abundance. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into your energies surrounding wealth and abundance in all of its many forms. In addition to your sun sign, be sure to check out your moon, Venus, Mars, and or Jupiter placement readings for additional context. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates. If you are interested in a personal reading, I will have links in the description below. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Virgo men, let's get started on this reading for you today with a card from The Journey to the Divine Masculine. So this is going to show us your overall energies, what's going on with you as it pertains to abundance and wealth. And this one definitely wanted to come out. And this says stalemate, stuck and stagnant, no growth or development. Okay, so maybe a little bit of a feeling of not being able to move forward with abundance. We are seeing partnership in here, two people kind of back to back. It could be causing issues in the home environment as well. So that might be something to consider. Now we're going to pull some more cards and we'll get deeper into this and we'll see what kind of energies will help transform this stalemate that you might be facing here. Okay, you get the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Ten of Cups. The Five of Cups. And the Page of Wands. Okay. Yes, so a little bit of stuck energy, a little bit of different things going on here. Let's see if we can't get you a little bit of guidance. Okay. In the position of the ally, so this is kind of the top of the reading here, you have the Ace of Swords. This energy is your friend at this time. This energy is teaching you something, is walking alongside you. This is representative of intellect and communication, which, Virgo, you're ruled by Mercury. And the mercurial energies have all to do with the intellect. So this could be the way that you're thinking about things right now. There could be fresh thoughts that you're trying to bring into your awareness to kind of get you moving, right? That would be something you're pretty comfortable with, being up in the headspace and trying to analyze and figure things out. In your past subconscious blockage position, you get the Knight of Swords. So this indicates to me that you have had trouble really moving your life forward, especially when it comes to opening channels of abundance and wealth. The Knight of Swords is a very, very active knight. It's, he's charging forward in like a full sprint and as if he's going to battle, right? And again, these are the thoughts. And I'm wondering if at times, you've been stubborn or you have certain thoughts about things that actually have ended up holding you back from moving into a greater abundant life, all in all, in relationships, in having resources and finances to rely upon, in being able to do some of the things you want to do. Now, right now in your current energy, you are celebrating family, you're celebrating love, you're celebrating a coming together. This is a beautiful energy to kind of balance out the swords energy here. This is bringing in the water element. So things might be flowing for you right now, which is promising. There's a lesson here for you, though, also to do with your emotional state, which is the Five of Cups. And here you can see that the figure is facing the three cups that have fallen over with their head down. It's a card of sadness. It's a card of conflict and change, that's resulted in some sort of emotional sadness. And since this is coming up in what will be the lesson that will bring clarity for you, Yep, I can feel this is where you're blocked. Excuse me. It's kind of coming up out of the heart space as a blockage. This person isn't seeing the 2 full cups right behind them. So this could be you're not utilizing your emotional resources well. And that's part of the lesson in opening the abundance channels for you, is getting yourself into a place of a bit higher emotional intelligence, gaining emotional intelligence, and finding emotional balance. And that is what may be out of whack here. Now, your power move, your activation, is the Page of Wands. This is you really considering maybe doing something different, something that, wow, you're thinking, I could get excited about this. This might be a better opportunity than I ever thought it could be. Things are looking up. Things are feeling like they're transforming in a good way. And this is your activation. So we'll get some clarifiers here for you. Let's first clarify this, your nice, sharp, keen intellect. You got a lot of smarts. You got a good head on your shoulders, as they say. Let's clarify this as your ally. So when we think about your brain, your mind, your communication, this is your friend right now. You get the Chariot. And you get Judgment. Yes. Okay. So you got some major arcana energies coming in over this Ace of Swords. The Chariot is a Cancerian energy. This is all about steady forward momentum and a heck of a lot of tenacity. And I'm getting that especially for you Virgo men here. Tenacity. You have to be resilient. You have to be tenacious, and you have to be committed to keeping yourself in balance. The Judgment card, and that's the reason I say that. The Judgment card is a card of atonement. It's a card of realizing and recognizing our mistakes and saying, okay, I agree and I'm in agreement and I am committed to not making those mistakes anymore. And it looks like, you are really working with your mindset being in that place, which is a good thing. These are major energies. It looks like a major mind shift change is your biggest ally. Now, clarifying this Knight of Swords, we get the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what else we get here. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so remember that this Knight of Swords is your past subconscious blocking, things that kept you from moving forward, right? And this is clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So this may mean that sometimes you kind of held back and took things a little too slow and maybe missed out on opportunities that you really might have enjoyed. It looks like you were in a good position to maybe take advantage of something, but I feel like you didn't. Excuse me. Whew, yeah, it's really blocked up. I'm feeling it bubble up from my heart into my throat to be released. And then you have this Ace of Cups, meaning it looks like what you decided to do to work on healing this block of the things that keep you from moving forward, or, sitting on things for too long, not taking quick enough action, is you're putting love towards this. And, love is the first thing we have to do to actually heal. We have to put some love toward whatever it is, especially our pains, our sorrows, or the past versions of ourselves. And I think that's what you're dealing with here. I'm not necessarily even seeing a childhood. I'm seeing just a past version of yourself, a way you were operating that you are putting love toward, like, okay, I learned from that, and I can love myself through it. I don't think this is love coming from another person. This is you loving yourself through your past mistakes. Okay, let's take a look at this current energy, this Ten of Cups. You get the Four of Cups. And you gotta give me another card there, Virgo. Which one is it gonna be? This one. Okay, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so here's this beautiful, happy, family, home type energy in your current energies. Celebrations coming together. And here's some energy overlaying it. The energy of something beautiful is being handed to you, but you're not accepting it. And you're focused on the burdens. You're focused on the glass half empty. You're not seeing something because you're burdening your own self with your inability to open up. and to go with the flow, perhaps. So the Ten of Cups is a very flowing, overflowing kind of energy. But if you're not accepting something loving, a loving gesture that's being given to you, and you're considering it more of a burden, and you're like, well, no, I don't want that one. I want, like this, that, the other. But you might be missing something and causing an extra burden for yourself in the current situation, which would feed more into this, even more into this stalemate that you have where you're feeling stuck and stagnant. That's that kind of energy that gets fed when you're not looking at things as the glass half full. You need to look up. You need to look up. You need to know that things are looking up. And you need to not dwell in negativity and burdens, right? This isn't about that. This is about you having this fresh mindset here. And it looks like you are kind of through this veil of the stalemate energy. You're not seeing something very beautiful right in front of you. Okay, let's look at this clarity here with this Five of Cups. Your lesson, again, this has to do with your focus, I think. A lot of this has to do with your focus and what you're focusing on. You get the King of Swords. Okay, so you're going to put your full mental energy toward this. And the Hermit, which is your card. That's you. That's Virgo. That's Virgo in the major arcana. I think this is a pretty good plan here. You're going to learn this lesson your style, Virgo man style. You got the King of Swords. You have yourself in your complete and total mental, intellectual empowerment, and you're taking that inside to really see like, okay, let me shine the light on this. Let me see if I can see these cups that are full. Let me find my way there, my own way. Okay, so you're definitely taking it to what you do best, if that makes sense. Let's clarify this Page of Wands here, because here's where we have, some fire energy coming in. We had some with this Ten of Wands, but it was more of a burdensome energy. The Page of Wands, I feel, moving from the 10 to the page, I think things are looking up, and this is in your power move. This is in your next step. The Strength card comes out and the Three of Swords. Yeah, in this whole power move, the Page of Wands, you're going to be looking at something different. You may have to leave something behind. It might kind of hurt your heart a little. You might be changing industries, changing jobs, you could be changing relationships here. You could be, there could be friendships ending. There could be things changing by you taking on a new direction. There could be relationships in your life that hold you back, that, or past, that it could represent that past energy, like past heartbreak coming back in. Do not ignore this. Be strong when those energies come up, because remember, this is your power move. You're going to be, number one, showing yourself through this lesson and through this change, and then it's going to be visible to others. Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't think that because things are looking up, it doesn't mean you don't heal. You're going to have to heal as you go, and it's going to take some strength to make that change. And there may be some things that you do have to let go of, even if it's a sad thing to do. Those are what you're being told to do. This is what's going to activate you, right? And perhaps this is letting go of heartbreak from the past. It is really interesting because your abundance channels are all connected into relationships here too. So it's not just about your financial portfolio. This seems to be deeper for you than that, and you're going to approach this your way, a very Virgo way of doing it, which is fine. Just don't forget about the emotional aspects. Don't forget about the heart. Don't forget about the healing that is coming along with you. And don't be surprised when it's still a part of things as you grow, because it's going to become more and more apparent the closer you get to making this big change and accepting something new. Okay, I've pulled you a card here from the Runamal Cards. These are runes. This is for Virgo men, and you got Turisas, one of my favorite runes, and the one I started working with at first. It represents Thor and the Jotun, attack and defense, the thorn, shield, and spear. There is a balance to be considered. Though forces are at odds, the rune itself can be seen as a shield in its upright branch, and the tip of the spear facing out. Again, a balance or preparedness, one to defend and another to attack. Turisas requires appropriate decision-making and is an understanding that timing is everything. Yes, and I think we're seeing that. I think here's the thing, you're going to have to be patient with yourself. But it's going to be more difficult to be patient with this entire process because there's this energy of, I want it all to kind of be done, especially the emotional part of the healing that I need to do. But look at Turisas on its side here. It becomes the mountain, and life is a series of ups and downs for all of us. And this is what you're learning. You're learning to navigate the mountain. You're learning when to be in a place of defense and when, you have to attack something head on. Not necessarily a person or anything, but attack, your goals, your dreams, your desires. So a very appropriate rune for the Virgo men. I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and all of those good things. And I will see you next time.